God, look at my hair. I can't wait to dye it. Ugh. It's gonna grow pretty fast. It's growing pretty fast, but it's like needs to hurry up. But I'm gonna tone the rest of it to match the top because it's like orange and black and brown and gray. It's crazy. It's wild what's going on there. Like a fucking party in my hair. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this, what's been going on, what I've experienced these past few days. Hi guys, love and light to you. Let me tell you guys what I've been experiencing these past few days. Oh my God, my back. Hold on. Okay. Fuck. Okay, ready? So thirsty. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Wait till people start jumping on. How's everybody feeling? I feel like I need water, like lots of water. This is the ashwagandha thing. I'm gonna put the link at the bottom. They sent me this, and there's a link if you purchase it from me. I guess I get like a little commission or something. I don't know how it works, but I think that's how it goes. So you all. It doesn't taste bad, but it kind of tastes like metal a little bit in it. I think it's because it gives you iron. Ah! No. No, it doesn't taste bad. No, this shit tastes weird. See, that's why I don't fuck with these new things. Like, I don't know what they be using. It tastes like metal. It's in my nose. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. This is why I don't have any friends. This is the type of shit I'll be doing. All right. I need one too. Okay. Why? Jelly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you said I desperately need a massage. It says I desperately need a message and a sign from Spirit. I thought you said I desperately need a massage. I was like, I need one too. Okay. Sorry, but yeah. Okay, ready, guys? There's some people starting to hop on. Let me fix my phone. Okay. I need a massage. My back is fucking hurting. Thank you, babe. Oh, those of you who want to sign up for the mini readings on, everybody's leaving the house on Tuesday and Wednesday. So Tuesday night around like 7 p.m. I'm going to be doing the mini readings. So if you sign up, Cash App, Zelle or Instagram, Zelle or Cash App or PayPal, you'll be on the list. I have like 4 people now, so you still have a chance to be like one of the first 5 to 10 people. But anyway, Divine, if you could put the link on the bottom, and I'll give you a reading that night too. Just remind me, okay? Just put the link on the bottom, like on the comments, that what you just put there. Put it on my comment section. It's $25 for the mini readings. Okay, I have something to tell you guys. Wildest shit ever. So I woke up today, and the first thing I heard Spirit sing to me was, "How do you talk to an angel?" Right? So I'm gonna tell you what's going on in the astrals. Okay. So my guys like to use me as like a person. Well, I do it. I choose to do it. To go into these astrals, and like what I'm doing is going there and like look at these people that are like kind of trapped in the same cycles over and over again. They're doing the same thing every day. They don't realize it, but they're doing the same thing. Or they're living in a very like it's like an underworld type of place, right? But they're like, you know, they're outside. There's people. Put it this way, it's not a place they're supposed to be, is what I'm saying. So I go there, right? I go there, and this could be a message. Maybe you're getting to say that. I go there, and I go in the Astral Mall, right? And I'm like dealing with people and stuff, because in the mall, the Astral Mall, people are looking to like experience new things and stuff like that. But I go there as like a spirit guide, as someone who's like, I'm kind of undercover is how you could put it. And people figure it out sometimes. They get angry and chase me and shit. It happened many times. But in this one, I'm doing my Mullein leaf cleanse every day. I made my tea last night. I want to tell you guys about it so you can make it too. And this one, I went to a couple of different places, and what they had me do was dress in like not so nice clothing and stuff like that. Okay, put it this way. You know, you're walking down the street in the city, like picture Manhattan, New York City, right? This is what you need to picture in your mind. I'm in a place that looks like New York City, but in the dream it was London, and it was bad. Like it wasn't a good place, put it that way. And I got stuck there. Like someone dropped me off there. Like I was with these people. They treated me poorly. Watch the point of this. Those people treated me poorly, and then I went and I got stuck in London because those people left me in London, right? Because I was testing. I don't want to tell you that part, but anyway. I'm with these people. I'm seeing if they'll help me. So I find these girls, like there's a bunch of people there together. It's a whole group, right? And I'm like, excuse me, hi. I'm like, you know, because, and it's funny because I guess in the astral and in the spirit world, people also know who I am, as far as like the TV show goes. I'm like, hey, do you know me? I'm Flo. Like, you ever saw that show, Bad Girls Club? You know Flo? She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's me. And she looked me up and down like this, up and down. Because now, mind you, I'm there undercover. So I'm dressed poorly. Like I have on like crappy pants, a weird shirt. I don't look like, you know, the way I would look like if I was walking in London somewhere. I'd probably be dressed nice, and you know what I'm saying? The point is I was there undercover. Anyway, so she's like, yeah, I know who you are. So I'm like, do me a favor. I'm like, listen, these people I was with, this guy I was with left me here, and I'm stuck here. And I had my dog with me and a child. It wasn't even a real child. She was like a child, but like wasn't a real kid, if that makes any sense. But to them, the child looked real. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because I didn't have a child with me, and my dog was there, right? That's why I know my dog's my familiar, and I'm going around doing these things. Watch now. Watch. So I go to her, and you help me. I'm stuck here. You know, I need to find how to get to New York from here. I'm stuck. And where are we? She's like, we're in London. I'm like, this is London? I'm like, you ever been to Manhattan? You ever been to New York? In the Astral, New York. They're like, no. I'm like, it looks a lot like this. It's like almost the same thing. So we're walking together. We end up in this restaurant. There's all these people. And I'm like, which one of you guys is going to help me get home? Like, there's a bunch of you. If one of you give me $20 to get home. Here, I'm testing them. They don't even know it. $20 to get home. I can go get on the train and get home because I'm stuck here. And all of them were acting like too good for themselves. Like, ooh, you're dirty, you're gross. Like, I'm not helping you, bitch, right? And I was like, guys, I have a child with me. Like, help me out here. I'm just trying to get home. Like, can you guys help me? You're a whole group of people. Like, help me out. So one kid, he pulls out like a few dollars and he's like, and I'm like watching the kid over there, and I'm like, your cousin over there who's going to the bathroom to get high or whatever. I was like, you guys don't have money? They're like, we don't got it like that, and blah, blah, blah. And then they all start writing down on a piece of paper, like, we agree to give you this. I'm like, what is this? This is a piece of paper. This is not going to help me get home. And none of them were helping me. So I said, fine. I took my dog. I had the fake kid on me who to them looked like a real child. And at the end of the dream, as I was waking up, a helicopter came down from the sky. Like a black ops kind of like sick ass helicopter came down from the sky. And it was like, Flo, like Florina, come on. And I looked at them and I was like, I'm so sorry, you guys. And they were like, what? Huh? I was like, I was here to test each and every one of you guys. I came to test you, to try and take a few of you out of here because you're stuck here in this astral world and you're stuck here. You're like repeating this loop. You don't know it. I said, by the way, you're all dead. You're not alive anymore. You're all spirits. I said, I came here to test some of you to hopefully try and take you with me to where I'm going. But you all failed the test. I'm so sorry. People failed it in the last astral I visited, and you failed it in this one. I really wanted to take some of you with me, but I can't. bye. And I got taken out of there. Now, always treat people with respect because you don't know what they're doing. You don't know why they're there. You don't know why they're there. You don't know what they're doing. You see them the way they're dressed, you might make fun of them. This is why I don't treat homeless people badly. I don't treat anybody who's on the streets badly. Anyone, because you don't know what they are. They could be an undercover angel agent there to test you to see if you have kindness. That guy Jimmy Darts, he walks around and goes, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you help me wrap this gift? Then the person helps him wrap him. He gives them $1,000. Sometimes starts a GoFundMe for them and ends up giving, them $20,000, $30,000 to start their lives because of the person chose to give them their kindness, right? And so I try to save as many. I'd be trying to save these people. Like I'd be testing them, seeing who's gonna be kind to me. Like if one of them would have, even the kid who like gave me the money, I would have like he could have been a candidate, but he threw it at me like get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like get away from me, bitch. So I couldn't take him with me because that wasn't kindness. He was just trying to get rid of me. That's a difference. So I tried to help all these people. I was trying to help the funny thing is 2 or 3 of the girls, they were like sisters or cousins. They were Arabic. They had like those Arabic noses, they were straight up Arab, like Moroccan Arab type, energy type people. And I was trying to help them for some reason. I guess I must have wanted them to get out of there. So I chose them. Like I randomly chose these people. Like I randomly went up to them and chose them to help me find my way home. And if any of them would have helped me, they would have came out of there with me, and I would have helped save them and get them out of that astral spiritual loop they were in, basically. So when at the end when they saw that happen, they were like, what the fuck? Because like they were treating me very poorly, right? Treating me like I was like a junkie crackhead whore or something, which because it's okay because I wasn't even dressed that bad. I just had on like weird looking pants, like green pants, and like a weird looking shirt. I'm getting hit in my right breast here, so maybe there's some pain there or something, or under your breast, like by your rib area, that you've been concerned about. I'm hearing it's gonna be all right. There's nothing you need to worry about there. I'm hearing that, okay? It's shaking. Is the phone shaking? Yeah. So this is like the test, the astral test, right? And it's funny because at first I like woke up a little irritated. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? But then Spirit was like, how do you talk to an angel? And I was like, oh, okay, I see. So they're like, you're just trying to help these people. I'm hearing flow, guys, you so desperately want to help these people get out of there, but they just don't want to. You know what I'm saying? They're not ready to. Like you're trying so desperately to help so many people because you know what's about to happen. You know the shift is coming. You know that a lot of these people, if they don't get out of there soon, that's where they're going to be stuck. Like, and I'm talking about, I was like, it was London, and I saw like vampiric looking energies there. There's people in like long trench coats, and they're not evil people. Like you see what I'm saying to you? In my eyes, they're not evil people, but they're just selfish and unwilling to see past looks is another thing. Like all they were doing was shopping, walking around, laughing, joking, drinking, partying, having fun. That's their lives, like constant joking, partying 24/7, which sounds like so much fun, right? That sounds like the greatest afterlife ever, but it's not. It's not, because you're going to be stuck there forever. Imagine for the rest of your days. I'm sorry, but forever? Just drinking, partying, smoking, doing coke, dancing out in the streets. I don't even think they have a place to rest their head. I think they're constant. Nope. Because when I ask them, they don't go to sleep. They don't do none of that. They just be there all the time doing the same shit over and over and over again. Yeah. No, I don't have exercise in the morning, but I do walk during the day a lot. It's a nice day out today. I'm going to go walking in a little bit, but I just got to say this though. My body for the past 2 days, because of these very intense astral dreams I've been having, very intense. It's been like, oh, ow, ooh, everything. My neck, my back and shit. It's been a little extra pain because of the intensity that I've been experiencing these astral dimensions. Very intense, but also like I've been cleaning my gut out and not eating a lot and stuff like this, and just trying to keep my energy clear. Because what I noticed is, after I told you guys about the entities and all that, remember the video I did about the entities? If you didn't see it, go watch it. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. I like that. I'm doing good, Harvey Teets. How are you? We're doing well. Thank you for asking. So I want to say this. Remember I told you guys about the entities and stuff like that, and the clearing the entities? Every time I do that with you guys, every time I tell you about the entities and I tell you how to get rid of them, for like 2 days, they try and go on a massive like entity attack where they try to attack my thoughts and get me in a negative space in my mind to try to like tell me I'm nothing, you're useless, nobody loves you, the universe, and they come at me hard. And thank God I'm very strong when it comes to that. My telekinesis, telepathic abilities when it comes to that is super, super high, like really strong. So thank God for that. But let me tell you, they start like, So I started humming this song I didn't recognize, and saw Gene Wilder on the old Willy Wonka movie in my mind and looked it up, and it was the song Pure Imagination about manifestation. To a world of pure imagination. Yes, ma'am. Like when he's on the boat and they're all scared and he's like, times are rolling, you know, like I think about that moment where he's so calm because he knows that it's an illusion and everybody there's all terrified of all the pictures and stuff like that. It's almost like he's in his heaven while everybody else is in their own hells. That's how I envision that part. And Willy Wonka, when he's on that boat and all those scary images are being shown. And now, thanks to Samantha from Key Passages right there, if you see her, Key Passages LLC, I don't throw my cigarettes out the window anymore. Thanks to her. Bitch. No, I'm just kidding. So she was in the car with me and I threw a cigarette out the window. She was like, "You're throwing a cigarette out the window?" And then I was like, "Don't put that in my car," because she was putting the cigarettes in the tissue. And I was like, "It's going to stink in here. Throw it outside." She was like, "No," but they're like, I got her one time to throw a cigarette out, but that's it. Now I don't throw my cigarettes out anymore because of her, because I think about that, you know. And then it's funny because I don't litter, but cigarettes sometimes, you know, you just like, you just do that. But I don't litter. I hate littering. Actually, I hate littering, except for like, you know, like I said, I learned a big lesson. This is what I learned from people, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't litter, and like there's times that I've thrown like garbage out in like a parking lot because I know they're gonna clean it up, right? But like out in the streets, I don't litter. So the other day, like 4 days ago, because I've been telling my daughter no Wendy's, none of that. We don't even eat that shit anyway, but she likes like cheese fries and shit sometimes, you know, when she's hungry. And we were at Wendy's and she went to throw the bag out the thing, and you know, I did that when I was in a parking lot with Samantha, and it was a big thing that I learned, you know, because I was just not in the right headspace at that time. Anyway, she went to throw the bag out and I picked it up and I was like, "Don't do that." And she was like, "Well," I was like, "Cause just don't, cause what if somebody doesn't come out here and pick this up and it's just all over the place?" She's like, "Mom, they work here, they'll clean it." I was like, "Eliana, that's not how," you know, like I had to teach her. But anyway, you know, I love you. I'm in upstate New York. Yeah, I actually I just keep a cup with water in it and I just throw it in there. But let me tell you guys, listen, I gotta say this because how do you talk to an angel, right? That song kept coming out. And right now, this psychic energy that's taking place right now, this crown chakra activation, it's a very, very strong time for dreams. Very strong, because I know, because I'll start having these dreams and just it'll be like, it's constant, nonstop. Like I'm telling you right now, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but from the time I go to sleep till the time I wake up, oh my God, I have 1,000 dreams. I don't understand it. I mean, they need to study my brain. I want to go to those places like where they study dreams, and I want to sleep, and I could sleep. I go to sleep at what? Well, sometimes I go to sleep at 2 in the morning. I wake up like 2 in the afternoon, depending on how I slept at night. Because the thing is, it's not that I like to sleep late. I'm not sleeping at night. You could compare my dreams to like a person with sleep apnea. So my dreams are like a sleep apnea for me. Like I have a dream, I wake up. I have a dream, I wake up. It's always waking up during the dream. So I'm not sleeping through the night really well. And so I have intense dreams, very intense. I'm always traveling in my dreams, always jumping timelines and going here and going there and going everywhere. And I'm not sleeping well at night, you know? And I wake up tired too, and it takes me about an hour or two to really get my brain fully focused. And I tell people that when you're hanging out with me or if I'm sleeping over, just give me a fucking hour, bro, please. And before we start yappity, tuckity, peekity, pookity, give me about an hour to just reconstruct my brain schedule, because it's like it's half in, half out, to the point where I'm dreaming and I wake up and I go to the bathroom to pee and I'm still talking to the people in the dream, like in my head. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like they're like, I'm still communicating with the people in the dream, and I'm trying to like disconnect it. Like I'm like, like when I was in the dream, and I told you towards the end of the dream, these people that didn't help me in the dream, and I was there to try to save them, to get them the fuck out of the astral dimension, and they wouldn't help me. They refused to help me because let's say someone saw me dressed like this, right? I have sweatpants on and a sweatshirt. And they don't know who I am. They don't know that usually I have money on me, a car, whatever. And I get stuck, God forbid, which won't happen anytime today, but I get stuck somewhere and I'm like, excuse me, sir, I'm so sorry. My car broke down. God forbid, which won't happen. Like I said, spit that out, throw it out the window. It's never going to happen. But God forbid. And they saw me like this. They might be like, look at me like, who is this girl in her sweatpants and her hair looking gray and looking like she's tired and shit, wanting my help, when they don't know that if they help me the next day, I might send them $100 on Cash App if they just lent me 15 for a second to get home. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You don't know who you're fucking saying no to. Like, that's why, I'm gonna tell you right now, listen. You guys know about the story about that girl who I was laying in my room, and there was a woman outside half naked. She had no shirt on. She was in my car trying to hide from someone. She was hiding from someone who was chasing her, apparently, right? Spirit told me that there was a guy she was in a car with. They were doing drugs. She got too high and the guy kicked her out, and halfway during sexual acts. So she ended up in my driveway, which is, if you look at this neighborhood, let me just show you. Look at this fucking neighborhood real quick. Let's see this neighborhood. Look at this neighborhood. Look at this shit. Quiet ass, fucking chill ass, nobody here neighborhood. So for a girl to be all up in my car in the middle of the night in my driveway, I saw her from my window there. She was in my car here with the door half open, just trying to keep warm because she was half-ass naked, right? She was half naked, and she's high and shit. She's probably looking for money to get home and shit. So I had money in my glove compartment. Now I lock my doors every day and every night, you know what I'm saying? And I'm actually going to get my gun license back this week because, like, I just want to, because I'm a single mom, and, like, I always think about, like, I like guns, and I just want one. It's just an excuse to have a gun. I love guns. But I don't want, like, a dangerous one. I want something that's just, like, enough to scare the predators away. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot them in the leg type shit. Anyway, love and light, right to bear arms. I don't know. That's what I believe. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to the gun range this week, and I set up an appointment. I'm going to go to gun range, practice for a while. I'm going to go to the training course. It's like a military training course, and they take you and you shoot guns, and you, like, do all this shit, and you practice, and you learn safety and all this crap and all that stuff. But the point is, when the cops came, instead of being like, there's a crackhead in my car, I was like, is she all right, bro? Like, is she okay? What happens to her, But, like, the world is so stuck on their own shit. They're so selfish and so about themselves that they can't see a person on the street who needs help. Like, they're hurting. There's something going on with them. I told the cop, yo, did you get her help? Like, are you gonna get her some help? Whatever. He said, yeah. He's like, we're gonna talk to her when she sobers up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? She was definitely on something. She had to be. She's butt naked in the middle of the fucking winter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, imagine a half-naked woman hiding in your car. What do you do? Exactly. Well, I jumped out of I was in my house. It's funny because I have my stepfather's in the house. I'm like, can you go out there? And he's like, I don't have shoes on. Okay. So I had to run outside, and I ran out, and I was like, wait, stop running. I'm trying to help you. What's wrong? I was like, stay there. I'm going to call the cops so you can get some help. And she's like, who are you? What do you want from me? You know, it was just like crazy shit. Like, but you know, it was like that in a dream. Like in the astral dream, like I basically was like with these clothes on and asking these people to help me get home in the dream, and they were like, no, ew, you're gross. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was shopping and shit. Like, didn't even try to offer me nothing, not a clothes, not a t-shirt, nothing, right? And so at the end of the dream, I was like, yo, I was trying to get you out of here, bitch. Like, I was trying to help y'all motherfuckers. But see, the thing is, y'all motherfuckers don't want help. You don't want help. So that's the thing. And Spirit told me, he taught me. They said, they're teaching me. See, like, you want to keep going to these astral worlds and trying to help these people get out of there, right? I'm telling you. Okay. So when I dream about this stuff years in advance, it usually happens like a year later. So you guys remember that dream I told you about a year ago I had? Where I was, we were off a spaceship. We were off the spaceship was parked right there. We were here, like a bunch of us light workers and stuff. We were on the green grass. It was very grassy, green, beautiful, forest type of beautiful place, right? And then across the street, there was this dark, like dark ass, like, it just looked creepy. It looked like there was smoke everywhere. It was just creepy. And I remember I said to her, I was like, why are those people over there in that field? Why is it so dark and creepy? And she goes, you see that place over there? I said, yeah. She goes, that's where all the people that refuse to change and to reset themselves, we're taking them to this forest. And she goes, and we're gonna like smoke them out. Like this, they're gonna disappear. They're gonna be reset. And I was like, is it gonna hurt them? She was like, no. They won't feel it because they're in spirit form. They don't even realize that this is a part of their consciousness that's manifested into this physical reality here, where they think this reality is real, but it's not. It's a physical manifestation of their conscious thoughts that they've trapped themselves in. And you guys are aware, like you're aware of your conscious, you're aware of who you are, your physical reality, you're aware of your alive, dead, or in spirit form, or what you're doing, and you guys are gonna be over there, and we're gonna take them on to that forest, and we're just gonna poof, like they're gonna be standing there. What's going on? What's going on? And just poof, they're all. So they already did a great reset. The first great reset happened. Now the second big greatest reset is coming too, and the third I'm hearing. That's what we're in a place of. The second and third greatest reset humanity has ever seen. So all these people that were in the astral that I was trying to help get out of there by testing their kindness, they're going to be in that great reset. And I was trying to save some of them from it. You understand? Basically was trying to take some, going into the astrals, into multiple dimensions, finding people and trying to find good-hearted people. Maybe there's some people who are stuck there that are good-hearted. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you, DB. Thank you, guys. You see what I'm saying? I'm going into these astrals, trying to find these people that may be stuck there. Because the way I feel like is like this. These people are in these astrals. I know for a fact some of them are stuck there. I know that, but it's hard to find them because when I say, when I tell you millions, millions of people, bro. Millions, so many people. How the fuck? I'm one person. How am I gonna help them? Even though I have like abilities in the spirit world to time travel and jump timelines and go from one city to another, just like that. It's hard for me to like get to help all these people. So, a lot of people they just don't want to wake up. They like it. To them, that's not hell. They're happy there. Like a lot of them are happy there. But they're not aware of where they are. And I'm not saying that's hell. I'm saying it's a lower astral realm. There's a difference because there's hells. I've seen the lower hells. I've seen them. There's hell. Like with these motherfuckers getting punished, beat up, mistreated. I'm talking whips and chains like hell. I've seen it. I listen to me, man. Listen to me. If I could write a book right now and do it, I would. But I have so much information. I have to sit with someone and tell them and have them like, I want to record it and then have somebody write it for me. It's just too much information. It's too much. Like Dolores Cannon. She sat there and she just recorded everything she did and then someone wrote the book for her. Boom. She was done. That's what I need to do. She didn't physically write that shit herself. It's impossible. Impossible. She had a ghostwriter do it. That's what I'm going to do. But when I tell you, listen to me. What I've traveled to see, I went like this. Look, this was me in the astral world when I went to go visit the lower hell. I was like this. I had a black hoodie on, and I saw myself go, and I like flew into there, and I was just like, and I stood in the corner. The truth. this in the corner. I'm not kidding you. Motherfucker, stay. I was like this in the corner, and I was like looking, and I was in the black corner. Like, you can't, they didn't see me because I'm like a vibration. Remember, I'm astrally traveling, so I'm like a vibration. I'm not an actual physical being. But if I was to make a noise or say something and make myself aware, they could see. So I'm watching these people. They're in this like really low astral realm, and they're sitting on these benches. There's like these. Just try to imagine what I saw. They're all sitting on these benches, and there's this guy. He's 10-foot tall, fucking monster demon. This one, and his whole job was to punish these people sitting on these benches. Keeps hitting them and whipping them. Oh my God, it was so bad. It was so bad. So I'm supposed to just be watching, but I felt so fucking bad that I screamed out, "Stop it! You're killing them!" And they all went like this. Huh? And then my body just flew out of there. Like it got sucked out. Like imagine being, you know, the movies, thrown into the portal, time traveling, and then getting sucked out. That's what I saw. And then I saw places where we were chilling, eating food on restaurants in the sky, enjoying ourselves. We're happy, peaceful, loving, fucking floating on skyscrapers in the middle of the sky, chilling, right? I saw places that are astrals, like they look like Manhattan, they look like London, they look like France, but these people are in this like, it's dark and it's people are, they're lost. Like you walk and everybody's like in their own, they're like zombies, you know what I'm saying? I saw places like in the Astral Mall where people are just in this mall, it's like they're shopping for karmic lessons and they keep buying the same product, if that makes sense. Like they go into these stores and in each store is not a store for shopping, it's a store for learning a lesson, right? So these people are in this Astral Mall, they're traveling up and down these escalators. I'll be in there all the time just watching them, just in there experiencing it. And I know because my spirit guide came to me, and in the Astral Mall where everybody's traveling, imagine a humongous mall with like lifetimes, people's from your lifetimes doing shit in these different stores. Just imagine that, right? And exactly. And I'm here, and she takes my spirit to the ending of the points. She goes, "You see that? Then my spirit guides and me, we talk through here. We don't talk words. We're telepathic." And she goes, points that way, and she goes, "You see that? That's where the mall is, right? But you see that?" And then it was this bright white light, and it was so beautiful. And she was like, "That's where people go when they're done with this right here." She goes, "But a lot of them don't want to be done with this. They like it. They just want to keep going on and on and on and on and on. They want to keep doing it." And when I woke up, "What am I doing here then? Why am I here?" She said, "You're here to observe. You're," and I hate to use the word, but spy is the word that I came up with. It's not like a snitch. I'm talking about not a snitch. I'm one of those people that like infiltrates everybody. Like I go undercover like a drug dealer, like a cop who's a drug dealer. They go undercover, they find out what all the drug dealers are doing, and then they go back and they tell the cop, the people what they're doing. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I do. I'm like the undercover spirit guide. And I have to sometimes forget that I'm playing the role, because what happens was I'll be in there. What happens was I'll be in these dimensions. Sometimes I got to forget that I'm playing the role, because sometimes like I will blow my cover on purpose. Sometimes like I'll be like, "I'm not even, I don't even belong here." Like, and then they start attacking you. Like those people, once they find out you're not from there, they attack you. So there was the one time and I was in, excuse me. There was the one time and I was in this astral dimension, and I was, there was these, okay, let me explain this one to you. Oh, God. There's so much information. Oh my God. Okay, let me explain this to you. Like, I've been to different planets, everything. And when I tell you Spirit does this with me, because they know I'm willing to take the trips and I'm willing to be tired here in this human reality, because I want to share the knowledge. And that's one of my favorite things in the world, is to let you guys know what I've seen. One of the things that I told you guys, remember when I started ranting and raving about girls with their long nails and dressing like hoes and acting like hoochie mamas, that they end up being like, oh God. They end up being whores for the astral demons. Oh man, I hate saying this. I get really emotional when I say this. Because these women that are doing that here with their booty popping, shaking, shaking, pussy brown, butthole green, whatever the fuck they're saying in these songs. They end up being like whores for these people in these lower dimensions. Like they end up being the whores. I'm sick to my stomach. You don't understand how sick this makes me. Can you guys tell me if you can hear me if I plug this in? Please don't leave. I'm so into this message right now. Can you tell me if you can hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear me, right? Okay. Okay. You see how much it breaks my heart to even say that shit, bro? But I have to. I have to say it because I've seen it. I've seen them. They're in these like ghetto like places, and there's all these men, and they like run this whole place. Like they're like gangsters, gang members, or whatever, and they're all like in their buildings, just like in the real world, but they're trapped in these lower astral dimensions doing this, and so. They're all there, and then these women, they're whores. They go around and they sleep with all these men. They're like the prostitutes of the place. That's what they treat them as when they're stuck here with these mentalities of like ass fat, pussy dropping, dripping, dropping, choopy, troppy. Like Cardi B will be a whore for the demon world. I don't care what you're telling me. Don't look at. Oh man, I'm telling you right now. Those are the devil's whores. I don't care. And I don't say the devil like the devil. It's not even the devil making this happen. Forget that mindset. These are the lower astral realms they're stuck and trapped in. These bitches that are out here, get that bag by any means, sis. Okay, you're going to get that bag by any means in the astral dimensions too. As above, so below. What you do here, you're going to do in the afterlife. If you don't change that shit. And I'm not innocent by any means, but I'll tell you right now, I work super hard to get out of that mentality of like, you know, party, dancing, sex, and all that. You know how hard it was to get out of that for me for those 5 years? I was stuck there too. I would have been trapped with them whores. And I hate to use that word because I don't personally, but there's a difference between somebody who's sexually experimental and somebody who's just like, first of all, you're leading children. Okay. I love you guys. Please don't judge me right now because I'm going to speak my mind real quick. You guys know I was on Bad Girls Club. You know that. Now, when I was on that show, little to my knowledge at the time, because I was not spiritually awakened at all, did I realize until later on that I was working for the dark. Look at the picture of the devil horn. It's the heart with the devil horns and the devil tail on the Bad Girls Club logo. Now, if it wasn't like that, how come, why do you think I, after the show, went crazy and started doing drugs and acting up? Why? Because I was enthralled in that demonic industry. It's not even about Jesus and the devil and light and dark. I'm telling you the facts. This is the facts. The facts. These producers will come to me in the hotel, right? Look at these motherfuckers. They slept with almost every girl. I'm just going to make that very clear. I just put it. Yeah, I put it. Thank you. I fucking would not touch any of them. Ray J. Every girl he tried to sleep with. Every girl when we were doing the All-Star battle. Every girl. When it came to me, though, I'll never forget that day we were in the dressing room and Ray J goes, Flo, come here, come here. He's like, nah, don't worry about it. Flo is like one of us, yo. He's like, Flo, which girl should I take next? And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, I was like, Ray J, I know you're gonna fuck all of them. He's like, Flo is, and he gave me, like, he's like, called me my N-word, and he shook my hand like a dude, because they all, even though I was attracted to, they were attracted to me, because they tried, trust me, they tried in the beginning. But once they saw that, I was not having none of that shit. Even the producers, they'd be like, Flo, oh, what do you feel about this? Why don't you do this and why don't you do that? No,
I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be Flo, and you could play these other girls like they're fools, not me, bitch. And they knew from the beginning, but they still tried very hard to get me to do the things they wanted me to do, and I never did. You know why? Because let me just tell you something. The industry is evil. It's the devil itself. And if you don't want to believe me, that's fine. Go there with a pure heart. Go be in the industry with a pure heart. Why do you think people like these girls? What's her name? Blonde hair girl. What's her name? She's beautiful. I love her. They tried to turn her into one of those girls and it didn't work out. Because people see fakeness. You can't take someone like Tori Kelly, that's her name. You can't take someone like that and then try to turn her into someone poppy. And because we're going to look at it like, really? But what they can do is take these other girls that are like easy to manipulate. They'll act like whores if they need to. It's okay. I use the word whores very, very seriously. Please don't take it like, Flo, you're calling them whores. That's not right. That's like, no, I'm telling you that's what they treat them, like whores. That's what they try to do with us on the show. Like there's girls being sex trafficked right now on Baddies. I don't care if this comes out and they're like, oh, Flo said, listen, I don't give a fuck. People are like, look at her gray hair. She's looking old and she's hating and you can say whatever you want about me, sweetheart. I'm spiritually woke. I know who the fuck I am and I know what I do. I'm an angel. I've come here to be me and I've come here to expose the darkness. And the darkness says, these motherfuckers is out here sex trafficking females on these shows and all that. Ask the Victoria's Secrets models. Ask them. Don't believe me? Go watch that documentary. They were taking the girls who weren't very popular and sending them off to Dubai to have sex with rich fucking princes and paying them $100,000. Fuck out of here. Fucking Balenciaga got a fucking campaign with children in BDSM clothing with a documented paper that says children at 7 years old can consent to sex with adults. What about that guy in Paris? Did you hear about that? There's a statue of a kid who was missing in Paris, a black kid who tried to expose Balenciaga for what it was. And what happened to him? They put him as a statue in the stores and pretended it was just a statue. It was to scare everyone else. This is what happens when you talk in here. They turned him into a living fucking statue. A stuffed fucking mannequin in the store. And he's missing. Can't find him. Black kid braids came out and tried to tell everybody what was going on. And they had him in the store for about 2 to 3 weeks. A statue of him. An embalmed person. What it was. Go ahead. Try. You don't believe me? Ask the guides. Ask them today. Go, did they really do that? It's real. It's real. That's why Kim Kardashian came out. Oh, I'm with Balenciaga. And you're scared, bitch. You're scared because they'll fucking take your children and sex traffic them. You stupid ass bitch. So what do? You keep wearing Balenciaga. You keep wearing these big brands that don't give a shit about you, that will take your children and do whatever the fuck they want with them. And you will sit at home and nobody will believe you and they'll call you crazy and they'll kill you for it too. When the fuck are you people going to understand that it's all a fucking agenda, that it's sickening to the point where I go to sleep at night and I'm shown this shit in the astral worlds. And it's fucking sad. It's sad. I went to an astral world where there was so many teenagers there. Oh my God. I couldn't stop crying. I woke up crying and crying. There were so many young teenagers in there. They were stuck. They're stuck. They can't get out. Oh man. I mean, if you think I'm saying this for attention, then you really just don't know. You don't understand what I see, what I'm shown. My guys will show me shit that's so hard, bro. The children's sex trafficking that I've seen, I can't. They have like rooms with like neon lights and there's these kids in there and there's men waiting in line. Parents selling their children in Thailand, selling their own children on the black market. And adrenochrome, all that. Adrenochrome, taking babies when they're at their most vulnerable, torturing them. No, I know it's hard to hear, but I'm going to say it. Torturing babies until their blood becomes a drug for them. Torturing them. Yeah, that's what they do. Hanging them upside. Babies, little babies with diapers on, having SCX with them. I have to say it because you need to know. That doesn't mean you turn around tomorrow. No, it's all sad, it's all bad. No, but you be aware of it. And make sure you don't act like these durantans on the Instagrams and the posting and the tiki-takis and these little teenagers who want to be like these celebrities, not knowing that these motherfuckers will sell your fucking kids. These sick. I tell people all the time, you got a beautiful baby, don't post them on the internet. You know why? There's a network of pedos and they pass pictures along to each other so they can bust nuts against your kids. Listen to me, I'm getting hit in the head. There's pedos that go on the internet and they look for beautiful children and they have a network of people who send each other pictures and jerk off to your children and plan to grab them one day. Keep your fucking kids private. That's why you don't see my daughter on the internet. I don't give a fuck. The pictures of her when she was a little baby, that Instagram, my sister can't delete it for some reason. I don't know why, but she was a kid, right? She's all grown now. Nobody has seen her. Nobody's going to see her. They don't know who she is, and they'll never know. And I tell you right now, as spiritually protected as we are, as much as I have guns and I don't play that shit, I still protect her peace. Nobody needs to know or see them. Don't put your whole life on the internet. See me like this. You know why? Good. Think I'm a bum. I have no money. I'm broke. I love it. I love it. Because you want to know who your true friends are? Act broke, bitch. And then you'll see who the fuck loves you and who doesn't. What? I'm lying or I'm not lying? You want to come hang out with me and I look like a bum with sweatpants and a t-shirt? Guarantee you, though, I'm going to be able to pay for my shit. I'm going to be driving there. Don't play with me. Just because I don't sit here and doll myself up every day. Don't get it twisted. It be the people who be the most dolled up. That means they're spending all their money on that shit. Their nails, their eyelashes, don't get me wrong. I'm going to do the same thing. And when it's time and I want to look nice, eyelashes, nails, hair done. Yes. But like for me to go out every 2 weeks to look perfect for somebody, and especially if I'm in a relationship and if I feel under pressure to look good for this person, then we got a fucking problem, babe. Because if I'm not sucking your dick right behind the scenes, and I need to look good to keep you attracted to me, I'm feeding you, I'm fucking you, and I'm shutting the fuck up and I'm sucking your dick whenever the fuck you want me to. What else do you need, motherfucker? What else? You could go be with that bitch who looks good as hell with the fat ass. I guarantee you she'll be on her back the whole time waiting for you to finish to do everything. You're giving her your money. This bitch is pretending to like your dick. Like, get the fuck out of here. We don't got time for you with your fake ass, phony ass, bitch ass. Shut up. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. What we got coming is divine partners. The type of partner that loves us so thoroughly that God forbid we were in a wheelchair tomorrow. Guess what? They ain't leaving us. Unlike these bitches. That's what I see in the astral. Egotistical, self-serving, fucking selfish pieces of shit won't even give somebody $40 to get home who's fakely stuck in the astrals. Mad selfish and greedy. Man, when meanwhile, at the end of the dream, like I said, the helicopter came to get me and I said I was going to give some of you money and I was going to take some of you out with me. Can't come now, sorry. You fucked it up. It was a test and you failed, bitch. But I forgive them. I forgive them love and light because that's their ego. They're stuck. They're stuck. I'm not here to tell you be a good person because if you don't. No, I'm telling you be a good person for yourself. Why are you... What do you need? How don't you see that being kind to people, being loving towards others, treating people with love, light, and respect is not going to bring you to where you need to go in your life? Not judging your parents for who they were, not judging your exes for what they did to you. That shit is, it's all relative. Anybody in your past that you're not forgiving for what they did to you, guess what? Ask a pedophile right now. Do you remember when I was a kid, what you did to me? What do you think they're going to say? Go ahead. Somebody give me the answer. What are they going to say to you? Ask a parent who talked to you a certain way or abused you or talked to you a certain... What are they going to say? What are they going to say to you? If you went to them, Dad, when I was young, you used to yell at me and beat me and it really hurt me and it made me traumatic. What are they going to say? No, I think you're remembering something differently. Are you okay? They don't remember that they hurt you because in their eyes, what they did was fine. But you're sitting here crying about it, angry about it. You can't let it go. And now who's suffering? You, not them. They don't give two shits about you, babe. That's the point. You can't expect them to love and forgive you. You can't expect your father, who was, I'm hearing, piece of shit in the living world, and now he's still that person in the astral, to make you feel better about yourself. You got to tell him, you need to heal, baby. You're my father, I love you, but I'm not going to deal with your bullshit. You're my mother, I love you, but I'm not going to deal with your bullshit. They did something to you. They hurt your family member. They hurt you. They did all that. Let me tell you something. Forgive them. Because, yo, you're sitting here with a clean heart. I have a clean heart, babe. My heart is clean. It's clean as fucking whistle. As a whistle. My heart, my lungs, my chest, my kidney, all of it is spotless. You want to know why? Because I hold no fear, no anxiety, no anger, no resentment, not for myself and others. And whenever I do feel like I hear negative shit and all that stuff, there'll be like some days where I'm like, damn, bro, my account's at a negative. Like, you know, you get to that point where you spent a lot of money, like your account's at a negative. Really, you know you're set. You're good. You got to tell yourself, I know I'm good. I'm good. I'll always have it. Money will always flow to me. I just, I spent a little bit too much this week. Don't sit there. Oh my God, I'm a loser. I'm broke. That's not you, babe. That's those entities trying to fuck with you on the thing that you do the worst, the thing that you do the most and you fuck up on. They're going to come and attack you on that. Oh, look how much money you spent. You're a loser. Look at you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. That's how you do it. I let them talk. I let them talk and say shit like you're a loser. You're never going to be nobody. The universe don't love you. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I let them keep talking. Thank you. Okay. Thanks a lot. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Because when it happens and they see the universe actually loves us more than anybody in the world, and they treat us with the best respect, treat us like beautiful angels, and they're sitting there. Did you see that orb? Did you just see that orb? That's just it. Did you see that? That was a confirmation. And they see that you're getting treated like a princess, like a queen. What are they going to do? They're going to look at you like those people in the Astrals, how they looked at me at the end of the dream when that helicopter came to get me and I had all this money in my pocket. And then I transformed. I went from somebody who was dressed like that to like, I was dripping. I had I don't know what let's put it this way, because I'm not a fan of name brands, but I do have a little Gucci purse, and that's only because I love that purse and I got it for sale. It was from $1,200 to $400 and something dollars I got it for, okay? Otherwise, you would have never seen me get that. But let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, we all like to own nice things, but two things, damn, you want to, you got to have your whole life. You gotta be wearing Gucci and to be special, bitch. Yo, these motherfuckers be living in the Bronx and Manhattan. They don't have a car. They're living in that same apartment their mother had 10, 15 years ago. I'm not making fun of them. They want to be stuck there because they're too busy buying Coach and this and that. And they're too busy buying name brand clothes when they could be saving towards getting the fuck out of the hood. How about that? Because you're going to have children one day. Do you want them growing up there where you grew up? It's all fun and games until your child grows up there and all of a sudden they're a drug dealer or they're doing drugs and you're crying about it later, babe. Huh? Those name brand clothes are more important to you than moving out of there? Those name brand clothes are more important to you than being able to drive and seeing the world? You're stuck in the city in the Bronx. You ain't gone nowhere else. You won't go upstate because it's too far. You won't go to Staten Island because it's too far. I remember when I was a kid, these motherfuckers from Staten Island to Manhattan, I used to be like, yo, let's go to Manhattan today. Oh, it's so far away. What are you gonna stay on this island forever? This is the death trap. This is Satan Island. Satan Island, motherfucker. You heard me. This is where the devil plays his games, and you're gonna sit here and stay here and you need to broaden your horizons. Broaden them up. Love and light to you guys. If you're fighting when don't ignore all the trolls. Listen, they're here for a reason. I'm sure that something they are hearing needs to be heard. And I'm gonna say something to you. This summer, this spring, this fall, I'm picking up girls and we're going on road trips, even boys, whatever. As long as you're there with love and light, we're going on road trips. We're going to experience. We're going to see things. We don't gotta spend a lot of money. We just gotta be smart. You get a hotel room with 2 beds, 4 people, 2 here, 2 there. If there's 5 people, you get a cot, sleep on that. Sleep in nice places. We're not going to be in trashy ass hotels and all that shit. We don't got to eat out every day. We could make sandwiches, boy. That's how you do. You got to be smart. You don't gotta eat out every single place you stop at. Make a sandwich or two. Get a cooler in the back. Get some waters. Get some drinks. You know, no alcohol and shit. I don't want people high and drunk on this trip with me. I want you fully aware. Or we could fast for 4 days. Whatever you want, babe. I'm lighting this candle for love, light, and protection and peace, and bringing healing frequency to you. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, those of you who you're with, love and light, love and light. Thank you, Spirit. Those of you who are, oh, it smells so good. And this is natural candles, like with no toxins in it. I get it from the local, like smoke shop, but she sells like healing stuff too. One day I'm gonna have my own shop and I'm gonna sell the best products there, the things I've made. It'll happen. It'll happen. Love and light. That's why I tell you guys, if you can afford it, become members, because it's all going towards my dream of opening up a space. It will happen. I have to get to, like, if I could get to 1,000 members on Instagram, 1,000 members on YouTube, I can open up a place and pay that place with that money. Like, I gotta, like, talk on it more. And I know people are like, yeah, but you don't do nothing special for members. I know, guys, but I'm on here every single day. Like, I see people doing shit for members, but it's like they'll talk and members, and then they're going on and doing the same message for the collective. So I say like this: if you could afford $4.99, you're supporting not me, you're supporting the dream of what we're gonna do together. Because I'm telling you right now, Spirit told me last night, Flo, I know you guys are worried. I know you are worried. You're thinking things are not gonna work out. They said, you don't even know I'm hearing wills, testament, and wills and will and testament. Somebody's leaving you money, parents, whatever. Grandfather, I'm hearing grandmother. There's money there that you don't even know that belongs to you. They left you jewelry, clothing, something like this. They left you something and it's yours. I'm hearing it. It's yours. You don't even know it's coming. It's coming. You're gonna be seeing something here. I'm Albanian. I was born in America, but I'm Albanian. I lived in Albania until I was like 9 years old, and we came to America. I was born here, and then we went back to Albania, and we came here. But I'm 100% Albanian. I have like 5% Bosnian in me, and when I looked at my ancestral DNA, I saw a lot of Greek in my energy too, which I knew that because I already saw. Like, Spirit told me that I was connected to Cleopatra's family, royal descendant of a bloodline of royalty. I've already known that. And I'm named Florina, which is the town in Greece. My name is Florina, okay? And it's a town in Greece. And every year they have a party. It's called the Florina Rainbow Party. And I'm gonna go to that party one of these days. I'm gonna go to that Florina Rainbow Party. And I'll be like, I'm Florina, you know what I'm saying? And I'm emotional because I know that you guys want to make things happen. You're scared it's not going to. I promise you it will. I promise. Listen, I'm not pressuring myself. You want to know something, guys? One thing about me, I have dreams, goals, and aspirations, but I don't pressure myself. I will be okay with or without it. You know why so many celebrities go crazy? They're famous, and then they stop being famous, and they don't know how to handle being alone and not being famous anymore. You need to be both. You need to know how to handle the public eye, and then you need to know how to go dark for a while and be fine with it. Because if not, you're gonna go crazy thinking that you're some loser who's not famous anymore and nobody loves you no more. This is the point of hermit mode. We get in and out of hermit mode. When we're in hermit mode, we are working with ourselves. Listen, God forbid you went to jail tomorrow, which I'm not talking about real jail, spiritual, whatever. You're in spiritual jail right now, right? Let's say you're hermit moding, you're not going nowhere. You're not stuck. You're fucking becoming a master at something. Let me just give you this message because you need to hear it. You're mastering something right now. If Cleopatra was black, I was black too in a past life. Many times I actually saw myself in a dream, which is why I'm so intensely very against like any type of slavery, any type of that. I was a child sex slave in a past life, and I also was a black woman. I was so fucking hot. If I look like that right now, you guys would be like, damn, I was gorgeous. I had like, oh my God, I was so beautiful. I had this body, like nice boobs. I had this hips like this. It was so perfect. Like, that's why I look at my body today. I'm like, where's my body? Because I remember having that body and it was just so gorgeous. Oh, but like all the white men would try to like have sex with me. So I was being, I wouldn't let them, right? I was being RAPD a lot because I was like the prettiest on the whole, you know, everywhere. And they would all try to come, like their friends would try to come and sleep with me and stuff. The master tried to make me his wife, and I killed the master. So they took me on one of those slave ships, and I was in crates like this stacked on top of each other. This is why I cannot stand tight spaces. I was in these crates, like, you know how they keep the chickens in the coop? Oh God, I get so sad knowing about that. Like this and puppy mills. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this shit. We need to go into these puppy mills and beat these motherfuckers' asses, take all the puppies and just give them away to everybody. I swear to God, I want to do it one night and sneak in there, grab a bunch of the whole fucking crew of puppies and take them and give them away to everybody, and then give the parents away. You son of a bitch. Love and light, because you know what? I forgive you because I have to, but everything you do, there's a special place in hell just for you, babe. Just for you. Just for you. What you're doing to people. So anyway, I was beautiful black girl. I was in these cages like this, and in the dream, I was astral traveling. Spirit was showing me, this is why you don't like small spaces. This is why you don't like ships. So I was in these crates, and I jumped up, and I was like, I can't do this, and I escaped. And the guy was like, what the fuck? Where did she come from? And I jumped off the boat, and I let myself drown because I would rather be dead than be in there. So that's why I'm afraid of water. That's why I'm afraid of ships, because of what I had to do is just jump out to save my life. You know what I'm saying? It does sound unrealistic. I thought it was too, Ryan, but guess what? You know, when you have spirit showing you stuff over and over again, like I said, when I told you guys I was in the spaceship hanging out with this young kid, and we were like this, and we were talking, we were like blah, blah, blah. And he's like, man, I was like, so tell me something about the future. And he was like, in the future, people are going to love technology more than they love their own kids. And I was like, I'll never do that. He said, I didn't say you. He said, I'm telling you, people will do that. And I was like, wow. And he was like, yep, that's a fact that you need to be prepared for, because humans are going to be loving their technology more than they love their own kids. They're going to love it so much. Many people are not going to have kids. Stop having IVF babies. Adopt. Or it's one of you. If it's him who can't have sex with you, borrow someone's sperm and do that way. Stop having IVF babies. They are not human. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I hate to say it to you. I'm sorry. I know you guys don't like shit like that, but you know, nobody likes real talk. I saw this baby in a dream, and one of my family members has an IVF baby. I love him. He's my family member, whatever, but I saw the baby in the dream, and he was not human. He had an alien head. He turned into an alien. That's why these new kids are coming out the way they're coming out. Like, they're advanced or they're slow as fuck. Like, it's either one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Don't. I know my nose, you guys. This one, everybody knows I've been dealing with that breathing in this side, bro, and I think it is a deviated septum. I don't know if it's from all the cocaine I did in the past, but I'm just kidding. It's not from that, because it just started happening recently, and I think it was from the night when I stood up in my bed, and the thing that I put there to watch the phone, I hit my nose so hard I thought I broke it. So hard, you know, when you wake up and you're, and that shit's up, and it started bleeding, and then all of a sudden, this side of my nose started bothering me a lot. Okay, yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna take this off. Tell me if you can hear. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thank you, Brian, for that $5 on Cash App. I love you. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it, man. Those of you who send donations, thank you. Can you hear me? You can hear me? You can hear me? Thank you, Jonathan. I love you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, good. I love you guys, man. Listen to me. You guys are my people. You're my babies, and I love you, and I'm always going to love you. I'm always going to guide you and the best I can. You know, everything I go through, I'm going to share with you, because I know that my experiences that I share with you guys are going to be something that's going to help a lot of people. And even if I'm going through dark times, I'm going to share it. I'm going through good times, I'm going to share it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to share it, because I know that we are one, we are united, and we are a team. And no matter what, I love you, and I'll always be here for you. So I'm going to go back for a walk and come back on live, and I'll answer some of your questions, maybe whatever you want. I'm going to go back on live, and you guys can ask questions, and I'll tell you yes or no. Let's say you're like, "Flo, am I going to get that job?" You can do that. I'll be back in 10 minutes. We're going to go for a walk, so come on. So I'll answer your questions. Okay, babes? Why is the door locked? You guys heard me? I'll come and you can ask about a job. Just a yes or no question though, because if some of you are going through a really bad time, you need to know something, I'm going to tune into my psychic abilities and guide you. I will do it in 10 minutes. I'm going to go pee, probably take a shit, take my dog for a walk, and I'm going to come live. I'll be 10 minutes, okay? I love you guys. That marshmallow routine be having me go into the bathroom. You got her? Mom, grab the dog. Idiot, bro. You know how she is. She'll run out. Come on, Mama. All right, guys, I'll be back in 10 minutes. No, because if she runs out, God forbid, a car hits her because she goes right towards the door, you know? What we got over here? You want to go for a walk? Let's go. What we got over here? Let's see. Ooh, burekis. Burekis, guys, look. Let me show you. This is burek. It's filled with meat. It's an Albanian dish. Is this from Jerdan? Why would he not put a thing on? It's all stuck to the bottom. Do that with yogurt. Come on, Mama. Let's go for a walk. Nummy, nummies, Mama bummies.